Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. On a leash, feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me far from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Boom, da, dum, dum, da, ima, da, 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 go!
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time. time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, 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 huh?
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
Oh, girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky.
How is that?
Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky.
We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they all fuck off,
And lots and lots,
But we just leave it alone.
it's like that, y'all.
y'all.
But we don't quit.
You keep on
Rock,
shock,
Cause this is it.
I'm a man with a master plan, good in my head and don't give a. Now I lose again, I'm a loser, get the bad statistics and I didn't matter anyway. Live like I lost it all, the hole in the wall, gonna come in the. So bang and hot, and langing, I'm a man who's a digging a dangerous hole. I was gonna pay for all that I'm gifted, how we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant, how we gonna do it? Hands on the barrel head, no double, how we gonna do it? Get what I want, cause I'm raw and gifted, mama's gonna pay. Hear a brutal sound, head hitting on the ground, cause the evil was done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Still
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
They start the drive with Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Calling officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Allen now looks to throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Allen. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
2nd and 10.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Left side, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's Lucas Van Ness there to drop him behind the line.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play action this time with Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Christian Watson, 62 yards. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bills nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Second down. The Packers 39-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. To the air, Allen. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. And again, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 35 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Black, 95.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Smash, red. Here we go, here we go. Black 40, Needle blue. Claws red. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
38.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Black shot. Ready?
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. 60 red, 60 drill green. Set.
Love looking to throw it.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And he'll go down at the 28.
That's a Green Bay Packer.
Strike two.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Love, they go play action now.
Pass caught. That's Golden.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
10 seconds.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Love. Flush to his right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Packers 14, Bills 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
56.
Allen going to throw.
Pass complete to Moore.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
319.
A final shot before half for Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Well, now how about this return?
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set, ready, drill, 52, 45, 5, 97. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Ready?
Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Love to throw for it on fourth. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
To throw now, here's Love.
He finds his receiver, Watson.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed from 19 yards away. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter, drive right down the field to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you to bigger errors.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Here's Cook again.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 7. And the Bills first down.
Cook up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Back now at Lambeau. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll try the middle with Cook. And powering through at the 35. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Handoff comes to Cook. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Allen. And he is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Here now, 2nd and goal. Throwing, Allen. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Reggie Gilliam taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Here's Allen. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
16.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Shoves him aside. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over 1st First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Right side to Watson. Still going. He may go. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
To throw is Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14.
First down, Bill.
Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball...
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And
This is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs.
Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. My, how the tables have turned now. They will try to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Now Allen. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. They'll get across the 20, talking down to the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be taken down for 37. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, right back to Williams. Finding room across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll go again with Williams. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jack Thompson comes up with the tackle. From the 41. Here's second down and 7. Play action now. Prescott. To the left side. Caught by Lamb. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up third and 3.
Third down and 3. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. To throw is Prescott. He'll get back to Javonte Williams. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's second and 1. Quick throw on the RPO is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Dak. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
That is caught, and he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Out of the gun, here's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Osa Odigizua. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So, on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move change. 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Prescott now. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen now for Sanders. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dak. He pulls it in around the 5. And will take this one in. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Past the 45. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone.
52 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Allen, good throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allowing him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That one. Johnson knocks. Touchdown, Bills.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pistol now. Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. First and 10. Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. On the return, it's Chenault. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Allen working from the pistol. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Allen on third down. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's fourth down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Now he'll run it, and he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, and getting out of bounds.
Now on second down. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Buffalo.
First down, Bill.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. He'll find his running back, Cook. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Game on. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Avante Turpin on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Allen to throw on third and long. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Bills. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Now Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Prescott down. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up the third down and 10 yards to go.
Dak to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Prescott again. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Again, Prescott to the air. Well, left side, caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll drop to throw. Left side, caught by Lamb. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and short. Prescott. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on third and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Oh, a loose football. The Cowboys have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, one, maintain possession of the ball, and number two, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebackers, Jack Sanborn.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Trying the left side, here goes Williams. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now in timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. He's got a receiver, and that's Lance. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On 3rd down, Prescott. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's across midfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.